Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Well, Tina Fey is nothing if she isn't consistent. Because here is another mediocre film to add to her resume. And I just don't get it. Tina Fey is so hilarious. She's an amazing comedian. She's a wonderful writer. But movies she stars in just never quite live up to the potential we're always hoping for from Tina. However, I will say she's really great in this film. This is the best I've seen her actually act. So, of course, she's funny. We know she's going to bring the great one-liners. We know she's going to have some charm. But here, she really digs deep and conveys emotions I haven't really seen from her and delivers a much more nuanced, much more layered performance than any of her past work. And really, the whole cast is very, very strong. Martin Freeman was awesome in this film. He's always great. And again, very layered, very complex performance that I think, in the hands of a lesser actor, could have come across very fake. But Martin Freeman sells it. It seems genuine. And I just really loved his character from start to finish. And then we had Margot Robbie, who was just fun. Kind of bitchy, kind of crazy, party girl. And again, I loved it. I loved her in the role. We haven't really seen her play something quite at this shallow of a level, surprisingly. Even in Wolf of Wall Street, I don't think. So it was nice to see her play something a little bit lighter, a little bit more fun. And plus, I mean, I'm just kind of in love with Margot Robbie, so anything she's in, I'm happy to watch. There are several laughs throughout the film. There's some really good lines in here. And surprisingly, this film is much more heartfelt than I thought. It goes much deeper into like human psyche and human experience than I thought it was going to. So that was a pleasant surprise. And also, that leads us right into my negatives of the film. This movie's pacing is way off. It is clipping along at a great speed. I thought the opening montage was wonderful, and then it drags. That entire second and half of the third act are just a little bit tough to get through. I didn't realize it was going to be like this. I came in on not a lot of sleep. I had to really focus to make sure I stayed in tune with this film, and you shouldn't have to put that much effort into a movie. But really, the jokes start hitting further and further apart as we trudge through the entire second half of this movie, really. And the action stays okay, but it wanes in and out. This movie felt much more like Eat, Pray, Love, starring Julia Roberts, than it does a raunchy R-rated comedy that I think the trailers really try to make it out to seem. And for as many great one-liners as we got, we also got many cliche, overused jokes and gags yet again. Like, we've heard the you may be a 10 in this city, but here you're only a 5, over and over. And really, just rating people on their looks 1 through 10 has been done a million times. But just for the record, Margot Robbie, it doesn't matter where on this planet you are a 15. So let's just get that straight. But I think you just need to manage expectations and know what you're actually going in for, because the trailers and advertising with Tina Fey front and center is a complete misdirect. This is not an R-rated, raunchy type of comedy. And really, I think this borderlines on a drama with comedic aspects and comedic parts more than a true comedy itself. Because at the heart of this, it is a drama. It is about the human experience and living life, really, and learning life lessons. And I think actually there's a scene at the very end of the movie, pretty much our last scene, is very impactful. It actually hit me harder than anything else in the entire film. I think they really did end on a high note, and it leaves you like, wow, they had something really insightful to say in, again, kind of a crass manner, because this movie's R rating comes from unneeded foul language rather than any other aspect. But through the foul language, even in that final scene, we're given something really profound, really impactful, and really hit home with me, and I think with a lot of people in that audience there. Also, I think this movie is going to have a hard time advertising with that name. I know it's kind of like insider, Marine, Army lingo for WTF, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. But the name is just so clumsy, hard to get out, hard to say, and even kind of hard to remember, as memorable as it sounds. So I'm wondering how much that title's actually going to hurt this film. I think it was a mistake to really name it that. They might have been better off advertising or pushing this movie simply as WTF. So overall, this is a good but nowhere near great movie that has a lot of pacing issues, but has a lot of heart to kind of keep you going and wanting to see what happens on Tina Fey's journey. So I think this is a very, very good rental. I don't think you need to pay movie theater prices to see this. It's not necessarily movie theater worthy, but if you rent it, you'll be very satisfied. So, that has been my review of Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on our latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see Whiskey Tango Foxtrot? And what is your favorite Tina Fey movie? Let me know either in the comment section down below or hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your continued support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!